what they have given in the question? Given the marks of a student in an array. They have given the marks of a student in an array. So we need to print total marks of a student. For example, this is student 1 whose marks are 10, 60, 30, 40, 50, 90. We need to print sum of these total marks, sum of all the subject marks. So to run this, you need to first int sum is equal to 0. First we will declare sum as 0. Then we will iterate to each loop. First we will go to 10. We will add it to sum. Next we will go to 60. We will add to sum. And next we will move on until last. Okay. To run this, I will write like this. For int I is equal to 0. First we will starting. I will write the index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are the indexes of this array. Okay, starting from index 0 to array dot length, as I have said in as I have said in previous videos, starting from 0 to max. What is the max? 5. In Java there is a function called array length, which gives the length of an array. How many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The array length will give 6. So basically this is 6. And increment. We need to print the sum. Okay. So we will take sum is equal to sum plus array of I semicolon. I will try run this. This is the code. We will be starting at I is equal to 0. Array of I is equal to 0, that is array of 0. What is array of 0? That is 10. That will take 10. Array of 10. Initially what is sum? 0. So I will write like this. How it runs? Loop 1. First loop. Array of 5. Array of 0 is equal to 10. Then sum initially it was 0. After that, we'll check a condition. What is condition? 0. What is I? 0. 0 is less than 6. Is this condition true? Yes. After checking this condition, it will go in loop. That is sum. What is initially sum? 0. So sum is equal to 0. Initially sum was 0. Then plus, what is array of I? As I have said, array of I. What is I? 0. Array of 0 is 10. Sum will be 10. This is loop 1. Again we will go. Next iteration. Loop 2. Now I is 1. I is 1. I is 1. Then it will check on condition. Is 1 less than 6? This is condition. Is 1 less than 6? True. Then here it will be incremented. I plus plus, that is 0 plus plus will be 1. Okay. 1 less than 6. Okay, fine. Then what is array of 1? Array of 1 is 60. Array of 1 is 60. So initially sum was 10. Now sum was 10. 10 plus, what is array of 1? 60. So sum will be 70. Now what is sum? Sum is 70 and I will be incremented. That is 1 plus plus will be 2. Next we look at loop 3. What was I now? After incrementing, I was 2. Now condition we will check. 2 is less than 6. What is condition? Is 2 less than 6? Yes, condition is satisfied. Next we will move in loop. Initially the sum was, now the sum after calculating was 70. So sum is equal to, what was the sum? I will write sum plus array of I. What is the sum? 70. Plus, what is array of I? What is now I? I is 2. So array of 2. What is array of 2? That is 30. 30. 70 plus 30. That is 100. So now the sum is 100 and I plus plus, that is 2 plus plus, it will be 3. At loop 3 we are having I is equal to 3 and sum is 100. Now we will look at loop 4. In loop 4, I is 3 and we will check the condition. Is this condition satisfied? 3 less than 6? Yes, correct. We will now check array of 3. What is array of 3? 40. We will put this 40. What was sum? What was the sum after calculation? 100. 100 plus 40. After calculating, this will be 140. Then I plus plus. What will be I plus plus? 3. 3 plus plus will be 4. Loop 5. at loop 5. In loop 5, you can see I was 4 and the sum was 140. Now we'll check condition. Is 4 less than 6? Yes. And it will go to loop. Sum is equal to sum plus array. What was the sum? 140. What is array of 4? That is array of 4 is 50. 140 plus 50. It will be 190. Now the sum is 190 and I will be incremented. So I will be 4 plus plus will be 5. After this, we'll run it again. Until the condition is not satisfied, we'll run it again. Next, now we are having I is equal to 5 and the sum is, what was the sum? 190. Okay. Now we will check the condition. Is 5 less than 6? Condition. Yes, condition is satisfied. Sum is equal to 190. What is array of 5? What is array of 5? 90. So 190 plus 90, that is 280. So sum is 280. Now this loop is run. That is loop 6. Now the loop 7. In this I will be incremented. I plus plus will be 6. Now I is 6. Sum is 280. In this, now we will check the condition. After incrementing condition. Is 6 less than 6? No. This condition is not. If it is 6 less than or equal to 6, then this case it will be true. In this case it is false. ठीक है, इसके लिए हमने फॉल्स किया. सो कंडीशन यहाँ पे ब्रेक हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे कंडीशन फॉल्स हो जाएगा. इसके लिए लूप ब्रेक हो जाएगा. ठीक है. नाउ द सम ब्रेक होने से पहले हमें मिला है सम कितना? 280. यहाँ पे देख सकते सम मिला है 280. ठीक है. हमने पूरा लूप रन करने के बाद हमें यहाँ पे प्रिंट करना है. आफ्टर राइटिंग दिस होल loop, you need to print. That is, after writing this code, you need to write system dot out dot println sum. ठीक है. Thank you.